Yeah. So what's up, everybody?
On 2nd and 11 now. Flacco. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's taken down inside the 30. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin.
Black 80. Number 53. Mike 53. Not here. Tonight.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Come on, man. Why you... Stop. Getting flags over here.
But it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Jeez.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Bro, what are you doing?
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Yeah, yo, it's the same, dude. What you doing, bro?
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Why did they add this to the game, bro? Oh, we're getting these flags now because you
step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Do you have to make them do this?
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Just put him in the end zone.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
I got him.
Now Flacco. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
You guys play defense?
Philip Lindsey. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Nobody touch it. No.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I don't care. Oh my
and he'll
God.
be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Not whoever you are, Hardman.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And they'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Floating one, incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
What was that? Kelsey!
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete.
What a catch, Tyree.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Stop. I pressed triangle.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to scramble or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have... Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
You suck.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Broncos will take on downs.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping, maybe just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now if they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pay out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
A throw taken in by Hamilton.
No!
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
No.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Flacco from the gun. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Flacco, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd. What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that miss should just about right have finished to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Flacco. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Flacco, a veteran in these situations, hurrying his guys up. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Pressure mounting. Flacco. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Flacco from midfield. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still behind.
Setting to throw. Flacco. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flacco to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Chiefs, the win moves them up to 5-2. The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up.
A trip back to how it...
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense. On first down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And this is caught by Watkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at second down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's complete to Kelsey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first. It's a scoreless game right now in the first quarter, but that might be about to change. This offense has it in the red zone. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell easy.
The scoreboard says goose eggs right now, but we might be changing that momentarily. The offense with the football in the red zone. On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And in the red zone, I guess this is... So the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Darren Lee. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now after the penalty, they'll try again here on 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row.
Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Coming up in a couple of minutes. Today in the NFL. 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the injury. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, wide open, complete. Get a touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no... Slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each... This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tremont Williams there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let it
down. You got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mahomes going to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Face mask. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Anthony Sherman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So they go play action 3. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. He'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. Fourth quarter, tight spot here. Kicking team down by 3, going for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed.
Let's go. Check tight. Check tight. Check tight.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. It's Hill, complete. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Offense.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So back at the midfield stripe now. They'll come up 2nd and long. Williams. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. On third down, here's McCoy. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the pack. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really, really admiring out of this youngster. And what?
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses by looking at their art.
Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. You have grades for each position. That browse available players to improve your team.
I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, all think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's noted in keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Are you ready for some football?
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn more. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Use this. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. A portion of unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a. You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will.
The whole damn world is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues.
Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a man.
I'm gonna end stream. I'll see you guys later.